Everybody, it's Miss Patty, and our song today is about clothes. What are you wearing? And it might say something like girls wear a skirt, but we know girls can also wear pants, right? It's an old song, so they didn't always know that kids could wear whichever kind of clothes they wanted. But let's listen to what they say and try and follow along with what they say to do.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? If you're wearing a shirt, stand up.
I'm wearing a shirt.
Stand up. If you're wearing a dress, stand up.
I'm not wearing a dress.
Stand up. If you're wearing pants, stand up. If you're wearing pants, stand up.
I'm wearing pants.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? If you're wearing a sweater, stand up.
Are you wearing a sweater? If you're wearing a sweater, stand up. I'm not wearing a sweater today.
If you're wearing a skirt and blouse, stand up.
Do you have a skirt and blouse on?
If you're wearing a skirt and blouse, stand up.
Stand up if you have on a skirt and blouse.
If you're wearing shoes, stand up.
Do you have on shoes? Let's see, does Miss Patty have on shoes? No. They don't have on shoes. I have to be sitting down.
What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? If you're wearing a belt, stand up.
Do you have on a belt?
If you're wearing a belt,
I don't.
stand up.
Some kids I know have been wearing belts to Sunday school. They've showed me.
If you're wearing a coat,
A coat?
stand up. If you're wearing
It's so nice out. I don't need a coat today. It was windy, so I had to wear a coat the other day.
If you're wearing socks,
Do you have on socks?
if you're wearing socks,
If you have on socks, stand up.
what are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing today?
So that didn't say girls are supposed to wear dresses. That was been a different song I was thinking of. So you looked at what you're wearing, and our story today has something to do with what people were wearing. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. I'm going to put the story over where our flannel board is. I'm back. Do I look different? What is this? If you said it's a mask, you're right. I made this mask. Put a headband, and I sewed some buttons on. And then I took out my sewing machine and I took some cloth and I sewed it up and I put some straps on it so it would hook to the buttons. And that was a mask I made. And our story today is about somebody who was sewing. She might have been sewing by hand. She probably was. And I thought maybe you would know somebody who's been doing some sewing. Have you seen people? A lot of people have been making masks. Some of the people in our church have been making masks too. People have been using it so if they're a little bit sick, they don't get their germs on anybody. Well, our story today is about a lady named Dorcas. And Dorcas made clothes for her friends. She didn't just make masks. She made coats and dresses and all kinds of clothes like we were looking at when we were, what are we wearing today in our song? And the people were so happy because she gave these clothes to them. She was a good sewer. They call a sewer a seamstress. And Dorcas was a good seamstress. And people loved the fact that she gave her clothes that she made to them. So that was really special. But one day, Dorcas got sick. She got really, really sick. And her friends were sad. Can you see how sad they look? They were remembering when she used to make them clothes. She got so sick that she died. And then they were really, really sad because they liked her. But they remembered that Peter was in a town nearby. Do you remember Peter? He was one of the disciples, one of the 12 that were Jesus' best friends. And he was in a town not too far away. And so they said to some men, go get Peter. We need you to get Peter right away. Well, they went and they found Peter. And do you remember the Great Commission? What were the disciples supposed to do? What were the apostles supposed to do? They had to do Jesus' work, didn't they? He commissioned them to do his work. So Peter came when they called, and they said, oh, we're so sad. Dorcas used to make us clothes, and now she's dead. Well, Peter listened to everything that they said, and he said, okay, now you go out of the room for a minute. And Peter started to pray. We don't know what he prayed, but we know who he prayed to. He prayed to God, and we don't know what he said, but it might have been something like, dear God, let your will be done. Help me to heal the hearts that are here. Help me to heal Dorcas if that is your will. Show me what you want. He might have said something like that. We don't know what he prayed. What we do know is that after a while, he called to the people and he said, well, first, Dorcas opened up her eyes and she wasn't dead anymore. Now, could Peter do that by himself? No. Who had to help him? Yeah, God had to help him, didn't he? Because God's the one who could do it. So Dorcas was alive again, and her friends, wow, they were so happy. They could hardly believe it. And that was one of the ways that Peter helped them to learn about the power of God and Jesus. He was able to do miracles because Jesus said, this is your job now. And that's what he was doing. He was trying to follow the rules and the laws that God set for him and what Jesus told him to do. And in this case, it meant he brought Dorcas back from the dead. Usually if something dies, we can't bring it back. But we know Jesus went to heaven, didn't he? To live with God. And Jesus had the power to help these people do miracles, even when he wasn't here. And that's the story of Dorcas and how she came back to life because Peter was praying. power of God is just almost hard to believe because he's so powerful. That's why we know he's the best ever, because he's got the power to do miracles and he works in our lives. Pretty special. I'm going to put the flannel board down here because I want to show you the sheet for today. And it's easier if I don't have the flannel board up there. This sheet has stickers. And there aren't any stickers that you have. I have all the stickers. But guess what? You have to tell your moms and dads this. Make sure they listen to this part. On the 30th of May, that's a Saturday, on the 30th of May, Miss Kathy is going to be at the church, and you can't get out and give her hugs. But she's going to be there, and she's going to have packets for the families, and it's going to have your sheets for the next lessons after the summer lessons. It's going to be for the summer lessons. So then when we have the sheets, you will have the stickers. Today we don't have stickers. This one wants us to look carefully here and then use our stickers and figure out where should we put the stickers. So let's see what we can figure out here. There's a dress. Looks like Dorcas must have been working on it. It has maybe a little patch on it. Oh, it has to go right over here, doesn't it? Kind of in the closet area. It's hard to stick a sticker on when I'm holding it up. Does that look kind of the same now? All right, what else do we see here? And where do you think it goes from our stickers? Did you see the cat? Yeah, I saw the cat too. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. So we have to put the cat in this picture. There's where the cat goes. Looks to me like that cat is right between the posts on the bed. I'm going to put the kitty right there. Okay, what's the kitty doing? Yeah, do you think it's chasing the mouse or playing with the mouse? Maybe. We have to put our mouse on there, don't we? Put the mouse right over here. Okay, there's some more stickers. What else do you see in our picture? Something that we have here. There's the flowers. There's the flower sticker. Where do you think the flower goes? Right there. Did I get it in the right place? Did I get the flowers in the right place? You see them both? Okay, what else have we got here? There's a little birdie on our stickers. Let me get that birdie off of there. Where's the bird in the picture? I don't remember seeing the birdie. Oh, I see the birdie. Do you see the birdie in this one? So look carefully. You see it? Yeah, it's up in the tree. And up here outside the window. I'm going to put it on this side right here. You see it now? Okay, I think we just have one more. Let's see what this is. This looks like some sewing supplies. Looks like some knitting or some yarn maybe. And where do you think it goes? You see it? It's on the shelf up above the dress, isn't it? We have to put it on that shelf right up here. So if you had a piece of paper, you'd be putting your own stickers up. And on the 30th of May, you can get, your mom and dad can come up to the church and there'll be lessons there. I think there'll probably be in envelopes or folders or Ziploc bags or something. And you can take them. You probably will sit in the car. Maybe your mom or dad will just pick it up for you. Let's see what the other side says. Oh, the other side is for numbers. Let's count. Here's the numerals that go with counting. You can use your fingers too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get your fingers. Try and count with your fingers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 fingers. You could count your toes too. This wants you, if you had the piece of paper, to start where the 1 is and to draw the lines from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. It's a dot to dot. And then you finish the picture. This looks like a picnic basket to me. So that's the worksheet. Here's the family sheet. I think the family sheet is interesting this time especially. This is one that's made so the kids can do some of the reading. Here's the words for you to read. Every time you see this picture, this is Dorcas. And this picture means clothes. This picture is Dorcas' friends. This picture is the men. And this picture is Peter. Let's see. I don't think I can read it backwards, but I'll try to see if I can. I want you to have a nice close look here. Here we go. Dorcas was a very kind lady. Dorcas loved to sew. She made clothes for other people. Dorcas' friends were glad when Dorcas gave them coats to keep them warm. One day, Dorcas got very sick. She got so sick that she died. Dorcas' friends were sad. One friend must have said, "We need to get," who's this one? Peter. So 2 men hurried to get Peter. When Peter heard what had happened, he hurried back with the 2 men. Peter went to the room where Dorcas' body lay. Dorcas' friends were very sad. They were crying. They showed Peter the clothes kind Dorcas had made for them. Then Peter asked Dorcas' friends to leave the room. Peter prayed to God. After he prayed, he said, "Dorcas, get up." Dorcas opened her eyes. She sat up, and then she got up. Dorcas' friends came into the room. There was Dorcas, and she was alive. Everyone knew Dorcas had been dead. Dorcas' friends were all so happy. God had made their friend alive again. Isn't that amazing? I love that story. Power of God. Let's see what it says on the back here about fun things you can do. One thing it says, if you have your mom and dad help you, you can take a t-shirt. And I think they mean a colorful t-shirt, not like a white t-shirt. And you can use some fabric paint in spray bottles. Oh, it says, and place a white t-shirt. So you're going to paint the white t-shirt outdoors on a piece of cardboard or on the grass. And you can make fun designs. You can place cardboard shapes on it. And then you spray it. Get it just the way you want it, and you spray it. Help your child spray all around the shapes. God helps us in many ways. He helps our family to have money to buy clothes and to wear. He helps us sometimes to buy the fabric so people can make clothes. And he helps us to have fun together. Here's another little story I have for you. We've been reading some stories out of this book. Just read one page at a time. This is a good one. What do you think this little girl is doing? I think she's praying. Let's see what the words say. God loves you so much that he always listens to you when you talk to him. Talking to God is called praying. He loves it when you talk to him. Your prayers make God happy. God always wants you to ask him for the things you need. He already knows what you need, but he still wants you to talk to him about it. That's because he loves you and he wants you to spend time with him. God is happy when you ask him for the things you need. Peter asked God, I think. Are you ready for a puppet show? Who do you think's our puppet today? If you guessed Buddy, nope. If you guessed Callie, oh, did you see a little hint there? There's a little hint. If you guessed Daffy, Daffodil, you're right. Hi, Daffy.
Hi, Miss Patty. Hi, Miss Patty.
Well, what have you got here? That looks like an awfully big basket for you.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy, or it's kind of heavy.
Well, why are you carrying around such a big basket?
I have some cool things in there. I think it's a collaboration.
I don't know what that is. Let me see what you have.
Well,
It's hard to get that out of there.
yeah, look what I have.
Oh, that looks kind of special. Why do you have that?
Well, it makes me happy when the people bring me bread to eat in the pond.
Oh, so some people gave you that bread and you're collecting it?
Yeah, it's my concoction.
It's a concoction? What else have you got there?
This is a nice rock I found.
Whoa, that is a pretty rock, isn't it? Yes, I'll hold it for you.
Why do you like it? Well, it has so many colors on it. I found it down by the pond.
Why did you choose it?
Well, it makes me glad when I see all those colors.
Oh, so you put things like a rock in because it made you glad.
Yes.
What else have you got in there? Oh, you've got some flowers? Where did you get those?
My mama gave them to me.
Oh, isn't that nice? So when you have your flowers, what does it remind you?
It makes me think of my mama.
Oh, that's nice. So you have things in a basket here, and you're carrying them around because they remind you of things that make you happy?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't think it's called a concoction. That's when you mix things up.
Oh, it's not a concoction?
No, it's called a collection.
It's a collection. Okay, I have a collection.
Yes, you do. And the collection makes you happy?
Yes, it does.
Well, do you think God has anything to do with your collection?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause God gave me my mama.
Yeah, and your mama gave you flowers.
Yeah, that's right. And God made the pretty rocks.
God does. God makes all the rocks. Maybe somebody painted it, but God made the rock.
And God made the people that bring me my bread.
That's right. He did. So when you look at your collection, what do you think of?
Hey, I can think about God and all the things he gives me.
That's right, Daffy. You know a lot of things. May I borrow your rock for a little while?
Oh, well, will you give it back?
Of course I will. Why don't you wait over there for a minute? I want to tell the kids about this rock.
Okay.
So kids, you might not be able to sew. That might be too hard for you. Maybe you could if you have somebody who helps you. But you could make a rock if you wanted to.
like Daffy's rock. This rock was painted with paint, but you could use it with markers if you wanted. Find a rock. You can get any size rock. You can put a face on it. You can put a design on it. And then you can put it back out in your garden and it will just be a fun thing. You can remember the lesson about Dorcas, or that God makes things that are beautiful for us when you look at your rock. All right. So I want your moms and dads to remember about our pickup time. That's on May 30th from, I think I didn't say the time before, from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's on a Saturday. 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock on May 30th, and they can pick up your packets, so you'll have your packets for summer. Okay, hope you have a good week. Bye for now.